The challenge begins for as long as I can remember. I've heard people talk about living on just $1 a day, but I never truly understood what that meant. $1 sounds like nothing. It's the spare change you leave in your car, the coin you drop without noticing, the amount you might tip without thinking twice. But for millions of people around the world, one single dollar is all they have to cover food, water, transportation, and basic survival. So today, I wanted to understand what that life feels like, not through statistics, not through documentaries, but by facing it directly. For the next 24 hours, I will live on exactly $1. No shortcuts, no freebies, no special treatment, just $1 and whatever I can manage with it. I know this experiment will not capture the full reality of poverty. It cannot represent the years of struggle, the lack of opportunity, the systems that trap people. But even a glimpse into this experience can open my eyes in ways that numbers never could. So here it is, my attempt to survive on $1 a day, setting the rules. Before I buy anything, before I even drink water or leave my home, I need rules. Rules keep me honest. Rules force me to live the experience as closely as possible. Rule 1. I can spend only $1 in total. Not per meal, not per hour. $1 for the entire day. Rule 2. I cannot borrow food, ask for help, or accept any kind of free item from anyone. Rule 3. I cannot use food or supplies I already have at home. Everything must come from that $1. Rule 4. Every purchase, no matter how small, must be tracked. These rules sound simple, but they will shape everything I do today. Every choice suddenly becomes heavier. Every coin I spend must be calculated. With the rules set, I begin the day. Morning. No coffee, only survival. Normally my mornings begin with a warm cup of coffee, but coffee alone is already triple my entire budget. So instead, I drink plain tap water. Not bad, not good, but it's free, and that matters more today than taste. After drinking, I feel the hunger. My body expects breakfast. But breakfast today isn't about cravings, it's about cost. I walk to a local market, scanning for calories that are cheap enough to keep me going. A single banana for 15 cents, a small bread roll for 10 cents, a tiny scoop of rice for another 15 cents. It isn't much. It isn't nutritious, but it adds up to 40 cents, and that leaves me with 60 cents for the entire day. I sit down and eat slowly. Every bite matters. And just a few minutes into the challenge, I already realize something important. When you only have $1, you don't think about the food you want. You think only about the food you can afford. Transportation, the hidden cost. After breakfast, it's time to move. Normally, I would take a bus or call a ride, but one bus ride costs 50 cents, half my entire budget gone in an instant. So I walk, and walk, and walk. At first, it feels manageable. A bit tiring, but not terrible. But as the minutes stretch into hours, fatigue sets in. The sun feels hotter. The distance feels longer. Walking becomes a barrier, not just physically, but mentally. It limits where I can go. It limits what I can do. It shapes my day in ways I never noticed before. For people living in poverty, transportation is not convenience. It is opportunity. Without it, jobs are harder to reach, food markets are further away, and emergencies become disasters. Today, my feet are my only option, and they're already tired. Midday, hunger takes over. By noon, the hunger returns, stronger than before. My breakfast was small, mostly carbs, and barely filling. Now I need something cheap but enough to keep me functioning. I find instant noodles for 30 cents. It's the cheapest food around with the most calories. I buy it, leaving me with 30 cents left for the entire day. Instant noodles fill me up quickly, but the salt, carbs, and lack of protein hit me hard. My body feels warm, heavy, and slightly dizzy. Without real nutrients, energy crashes faster. I feel it in my mind too. Thinking becomes harder. Filming feels slower. Even simple decisions require more effort. This is the mental weight of poverty. The less fuel your body has, the slower everything becomes. Your thoughts, your movements, your motivation. The mental strain. Around early afternoon, something shifts. This challenge stops being physical and becomes emotional. My mind is constantly occupied by two things: food and money. That's it. Everything else fades into the background. I can't plan ahead. I can't focus on creative work. I can't relax. This is the mental trap of living with almost nothing. Every moment feels like survival mode. You can't dream, build, or create. You're just trying to get through the day. I feel frustrated. I feel tired. And above all, I feel a sense of hopelessness that's hard to describe. Evening, the last meal. By evening, I'm at 30 cents remaining. I search for anything that can be purchased with that little. 20 cents buys me a small leftover piece of bread. It's dry. It's tasteless. But it's all I can afford. This is my dinner. The last 10 cents? They're useless. You can't buy anything meaningful with 10 cents. As I eat the bread, I feel the day catching up physically and emotionally. Hunger, fatigue, impatience, sadness. And then I think about the millions of people who live like this, not for one day, but for years, decades, entire lifetimes. Reflection, what I learned. This challenge taught me far more than I expected. First, nutrition collapses. You don't eat healthy, you eat whatever keeps you alive. Second, transportation becomes a luxury. Without it, the world becomes smaller. Third, mental health declines rapidly. Constant stress consumes all your thoughts. Fourth, poverty traps you. When you're struggling to survive the day, planning for the future becomes impossible. And finally, privilege is invisible until you lose it. I never realized how much I depended on small comforts: coffee, transportation, snacks, meals, until I couldn't have them. Outrow. A message to the virer. This challenge lasted one day, just 24 hours, and it was exhausting, but millions of people live like this every single day. Not as a challenge, not as a video, but as their reality. If you're watching this right now, you are already fortunate. You have access to electricity, internet, and time. Things many people surviving on $1 a day don't have. My hope is that this video brings awareness, compassion, and understanding, and if it inspires even one person to help someone in need, then it was worth it. Thank you for watching. Like the video, share it, and subscribe for more meaningful content. Together, we can spread awareness. Together, we can support those who need it most. Because wealth isn't just money, it's opportunity, and everyone deserves that.